Hello, how's it going? Saltire here. Welcome to part 10 of my Roma Surrectum 3 Let's Play campaign as the Seleucid Empire. Now, we finished off the previous episode in preparation for an assault on Alexandria, but after another quick look around again, I remembered that Alexandria has got stone walls. Excuse me. Now, that could bring about a change of circumstances that could cause me to actually lose this battle. If I just explain, I've got Philip, our spy here, ready to go into his settlements, 100% chance of success, but he might not be able to open the gates. Now, whilst Antiochus has got cataphract elephants here, as you probably know, the cataphract elephants are no use against stone walls, and they can't break down the gateway either because that's reinforced. So what that means is I'd have to build siege equipment, obviously, and then I'd have to wait till after the end turn before I could assault the walls. But that would mean that more than likely that this Ptolemaic army here, which is a pretty decent army, it's pretty strong and it's a full stack, would come and attack us. And the combination of that army plus the garrison and possibly this small army outside the walls, although it's only a couple of Theory and a unit of Theory hippies, that could be too much for Antiochus's army, and they could actually overwhelm us. Now, it's not, I don't think, that I could win that battle with Antiochus's army, but this army here is a bit stronger by virtue of having these silver chevrons of experience to most of its units. You've got some decent units in there. They've got levy pikes as well. They've got epilectoi, pizzeteroi, a couple of units of missile cavalry with these hippies and Numidians. The unit of Zustaferoi, and there's also Chaos's bodyguard. So all in all, it's I would say it's slightly stronger than Antiochus's armies, and it would make winning the battle very, very difficult, I would think. Just a bit too risky. Now, the thing is, I want to take this settlement because it's important. It holds the Ptolemaic Egyptian treasury here, and if we can take that settlement, that it would affect their economy quite badly and make it difficult for them to recruit large armies from the settlements that they've got left, and therefore that would make it a bit easier for me to conquer them. So a rethink of strategy is required. What I could do is bring Antiochus's army down into the no-go zone here and try and block Chaos's army and send Demetrius to besiege the settlement. Now, two things wrong with that is that, first of all, I need to redeploy some of the units. I think I don't know if Demetrius' army be strong enough to take a settlement. But secondly, most importantly, the AI don't quite work that way. They won't come and attack us. The priority of the AI will be to defend Alexandria. So I would say that the Ptolemaic army would go around Antiochus and attack Demetrius, and as Demetrius is weaker, it'd almost certainly lose the battle. So I think it just leaves one plan, and that plan would be to attack them with Antiochus's army, take them on the field and send Demetrius in to besiege the settlement. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send Philip in though, just to have a look. Yeah, there's the stone walls there. Now there's a 64% chance that he'll manage to open the gates. That's pretty high. There's a good probability that he will open the gates, but not guaranteed. I've had 64% before and they haven't opened the gate, so it's now by no means certain. Crikey, look at that population, nearly 50,000. God, that'll cause problems if we take it. Squalor and whatnot. I'll have to look at that if we do. Yeah, so let's look at the garrison. It's not quite a half stack, but it's fairly strong. Again, silver chevrons of experience, and that gives these units just that little bit extra resistance and slightly higher morale, I think. Some of them will get bronze upgrades, not many of them. But you've got Coinus, who's the governor, but he's only a 1-star command, but he's obviously his bodyguard will be quite strong, and again with the experience. Now this is quite a tough unit, it'll be really difficult to break down. Clericoi, Katoikoi Phalangites, you just look at their stats. In fact, I've got Clericoi Gemma as well, and they've got even better stats. So these are going to be tough to break down. The levy pikes will be a bit stronger than the bog standard that you generally recruit. You've got the Thureophoroi here, which they're pretty decent. They've got spears and big shields, and they've got a couple of javelins that they throw. They're pretty decent flankers. I use them quite a lot. And they've got these Greek heavy peltists. Now this is a decent unit. I use these fairly regularly as well in some of my campaigns. I think they go a bit under the radar with a lot of players. They're a bit underrated, but I find them to be pretty useful because I would say they're about as good as Thureophoroi. They've got a higher melee attack, but the Thureophoroi have got a much better defence by virtue of having spears and that large shield. But whereas the Thureophoroi only throw 2 javelins, the Greek heavy pelters throw about 8 or 9. And they're pretty decent in melee as well, as long as you want to leave them in a short time. But they're quite potent with those javelins when you use them as flankers, and they can prove to be very useful. So bear it in mind if you've never used them before. They're certainly worth it, and they're cheaper to recruit and upkeep than the Thureophoroi as well. So, you know, take my word for it, they're a pretty decent unit. But like I say, don't leave them in melee too long, but you know, they can do a job for you, every bit as good as the Thureophoroi. Except defensively, which the Thureophoroi are better. The Numidians, well, they're pretty much just cannon fodder, aren't they? I mean, just basic garrison troops, keep the public under control sort of thing. So, I don't know if Demetrius' army would be tough enough to, strong enough to win this siege, you know. I mean, these are 3 good units, these Agorispides and Hypaspista. Hypaspistae. But they're badly depleted, they've lost almost half their unit. Each of them, or around about half their unit. These Tharakatai Arbes are pretty good, they get swords. But these are no great shakes to Dory for again, basically garrison troops or line fillers, and again the Nubians as well. Again, the cannon fodder basically. Well, they've got a little bit of experience, right enough. So a redeployment of troops is required here as well. I think just change a couple of things. Now, I would say I'd say the Heteroi cavalry would be better off with Antiochus in the field. You don't really need cavalry, I don't think, in sieges. I think, especially when there's stone walls, you need decent infantry. And so I think I'll pass them on to Antiochus. Let's move Antiochus and his elephants and Xisthophoroi down into no-goes on here. And then we'll send these Heteroi to join up with them. Okay. Obviously the Levy Pikes, the Katoikoi and the Heteroi, they'll go as well. And Celtic Heavy Spearmen, they're a pretty decent unit as well. But what I think I'll do is I'll leave them to go with Demetrius. And, oh yeah, here we are, I'll take these Greek Heavy Peltas. They'd be better in the field with Antiochus. I explained about them a few minutes ago, I won't go through it again. And then the Thureophoroi need to go with them. We need them to protect the flanks of the phalangites and pikes. Definitely the epileptoids, because they're pretty much beast, and the Macaria are not too far behind them. So we'll send them as well. And again, they've got quite a lot of missile troops, haven't they? Missile Cav, Sinuhets. Oh, it's these Marines, yeah. Oh, they're pretty useful. And they've got a unit of Celtic heavy spears. Yeah, let's get some archers in there as well. I have to leave enough infantry. I'm tempted to bring these Judean infantry. Because what I want is an army that's going to exact maximum violence on these Ptolemaics. I think we'll be alright with that. I think we'll bring the archers. I'll leave the Aryan spearmen to go with Demetrius as well. Yeah. And we'll send the Cretans and the Syrians archers. And also these bull units of Nubian archers. Yeah. Okay. Now, I think that is, I think I can win this battle with this army. Now Demetrius, we'll send him into besiege in an orderly fashion, as is my want. Bonus alert, gates are open, excellent, that's good. Alright, so we'll send up these Celtic spears next. Let's keep it nice and orderly. Send up these slightly weaker units as well. Takabara. Oh, there's skirmishers, isn't there? I forgot that for a minute. That don't matter. Arabes, the Tarakatai Arabes, and these 3 units, and finally these 2 units of Greek archers. I think that might just be strong enough to take this. It'll be a hard fought battle, there's no doubt in my mind. And it might, actually, if this little army joins in, it might tip the balance in their favour though, that's the thing. Alright, well, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Let's go on this main battle. I'm pretty confident I can take these. I don't think it'll be easy, but I think I'll be able to do it. Let's go.
A grim day in the sight of the gods. They do not rejoice to see brave men die. By night, though, they will rejoice in a victory. This I pledge to you. Await my orders.
Okay, fairly flattish terrain. I dare say they'll be out there in front of us. So let's just move these elephants out the way and we'll get our formation set up. They might be in that gap there, or it might be up that little bit of high ground. But anyway, we'll set up here. Right, put the Thureophoroi there. And then we'll support them with the epileptoid. And the Macaria like so, and then the same on this side. Like that. Now then, we'll put these Sinuhets Lancers just here. I'll just tuck them in a little bit so that they're out of the line of sight for the AI and don't send some crazy unit down to chase them all over the battlefield. Same with the elephants. Just bring them in here, move them archers in there out the way. And Antiochus, he can come in about here. Okay, sorted. Now then, on this side here, get that. Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do. Just for good measure, I'll put these Greek heavy peltis in there. They're quite potent with their 7 or 8 javelins on the non-shield side. Plus, if I want to use them in melee, that'll be helpful for them as well. They might not take so many casualties, might be able to stay in melee a bit longer. So I'll do that there. I'll bring the Heteroi in here, again just tucking them inside, like that for now. And then the archers, right, get them off fire at will, and we'll put them in this gap here. And just make sure they're on guard mode so they don't go chasing after anybody or run away, whatever. And I'll put one of them on fire arrows to see if we get a panic attack bonus. You don't need all 4, you only need 1. Well, that's what I was told anyway by someone that knows a lot more about this mod than I do. Okay, that says I think we've got everybody. Let's find out where they are. Well, pretty much where I thought they would be. Let's get them up there a bit in the quick side. What's that in the front there? A contestai. Yeah. Okay. Theriopheroi, attack those Theriopheroi. You attack those Theriopheroi. You attack those. We'll run them up there. And then we'll send them up on that flank. Send them up on that flank. And we'll send the archers up. You don't need to run. Send the general and the... Let's get pikes down as well, of course. Come on. No, I forgot. Yeah, put them on guard to conserve their energy. Right, so send the Zistaferoi and the general up there. These archers, 2 of them can fire at them over here. Where's the Heteroi? Let's get them up there. What are they? There's the hippies there, Marcel Cav. And you can find, move in a bit closer I think, so you can reach them. Send you up there. Come on, hurry up. Fire at these Numidian cavalry there, Marcel Cav as well. Any casualties? I've got a few of them, 2 or 3 of them. Go on general, get in there and down them. Keep after them. There's my elephants, get them up there pretty quick. Get my Heteroi up here as well. Never mind, don't forget them now. Charge into these Zistaferoi. Elephants into them as well. They're done. In we go. Let's get rid of these. Christopher Roy. Then we just went there, General. Where's he going? Okay, let's bring you back across here for now. Fire into them. You can fire into them. Right then. There's your general there. Let's go and get him. Get him killed, that'll be good. There he goes.
God be praised! The enemy general is killed! Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts!
Get them out of there. You being spearman, you can take them out and then you can attack them in there. And then you can attack them in there. Let's get all these guys out here now. Sit for them, don't want them out, get you in there. Let's get the elephants up here now. Send them in there. Just fire into them. Get you out of there. Oh, it's got me all over the place here, isn't it? Let's get you across here. Okay, elephants, let's get you over there out of the way. Get you down there beside them. Cavalry well away from them pikes. Get our elephants over there. Elephants can chase after them. Let's get across and get them. Okay. How are we looking? Jesus. Can't be everywhere at the same time. Big heavy pelters, can't send him in there. We can get him across. Let's get him out. Get over there and help out there. Take care of them. What have we got up here chasing our elephants? Jeez, oh. Where are we going?
General! Units! Orders completed, Commander! Pull back!
Where are they going? I wonder.
Cavalry! Kill them! Armored elephants! Lancers! Kill them! Companion cavalry! Go, go, go! Onward! Companions! Kill them! Lancers! Kill them!
They should break. That's it. That's them done. Elephants back up there. Now then, back to the battlefield. So much going on here. Can't keep up with it all. I ain't got them done yet.
Kill them!
You up here. You attack them. Get you up here as well. Right, how are we doing? Bring us all over here. The elephants to help out here, I think.
General! Get back in position! Attack!
Right, how are we doing down here? They just take so long to break down, don't they? Amazing. Right, you can get into them.
Legionnaires! Attack!
They should break soon, I would think. There they go, they're broken. Alright guys. Very tired, they should break with a charge into the back. Just hold them there, they're tired. It's them done. General can mop them up. It just leaves us lot down here. Right, we'll bring you up here. Oh, there it is. They're gone.
Praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee. On my orders!
Okay. You go and get them. You can get after them. We'll bring you down here.
Creation ashes. Extinguish flame. Attack! Archers of Crete, destroy them!
Alright, archers, you can stop firing. Cavalry will take care of them. Elephants are worn out. Okay, elephants, let's get you out of the way. We've taken 22% casualties. It'll be around about 400. I'll accept that, that'll be reasonably good. Just need to get these guys here now, just speed up a little bit, finish it off. Why aren't they? Oh, is that the rest of their unit over there, is it? Maybe that's why.
The gods have favored you! The enemy are crushed! Your
Job done.
victory is...
Whoa. Just over 400 and a heroic victory. There we go.
Victory and honor! Yes, Strategos!
Well, took a few casualties, didn't we? But still better than what I thought it might have been.
So! Yes, Strategos! My lord! Yes, Strategos!
None of them can reach over there, can they? Help him out.
Sir! My lord!
Set her, Roy.
Orders!
Oh, we could send them over.
Orders!
What about these guys? Alright, let's go and make sure of this job then. I didn't know I could send all these over.
Strategos! Orders! Yes, Strategos! Leaving the army!
Excellent. Right then, now we can do it.
Attack! The day has dawned, grim and terrible, but how much more terrible to be facing us, the sons of Hercules, Achilles and Zeus. Even now, fear must weaken the bowels of our foes.
Okay, now then, this is actually quite a magnificent city, this, as you know. I'm going to give you a quick tour before we go into battle. But unfortunately, this was one of the buildings that didn't quite complete properly, one of the settlements. There was a couple of bits that needed, like this purple bit there, it needed something done to it, and this dark patch here, there's one or two like that. But it doesn't take away from just how good this place looks. And if you come up round this side up here, this is a Library of Alexandria here. There you go. And the modder that did all this was a guy who goes by the name of Jarlax. He did sort of like all the Greek city structures. I think he did all the barbarian ones. He redesigned them all. And you know, there's a lot of credit has to go to this guy. I mean, look at this. This is fantastic. You know, you've got a theatre there, a mausoleum. You've got some obelisks like this here. Obelisk there. It's a temple, as you can see. Need a dockyard with the ships in. I mean, this is fantastic stuff, you know. When you consider how old Roma Surrectum, how many years it's been going, in fact, how old Rome Total War is, I mean, this is fantastic stuff in here, look. There's Temple of Bendis there. Temple of Isis. And then over here, again more docks, as you can see, with the ships in. Certain buildings there, and over there, if I just come down a bit, there's the lighthouse. You know, fantastic. Look at the structure here. You know, these sort of viaduct type bridges that he's built. What else is there? That he made, rather. Fantastic stuff. Fortress there. And if we go inside the city itself, let's see what we got. Is this? It looks like the market or the agora. Sure. Oh, it's a store. It's not telling us what this is. More stores there. Yeah, blacksmith. Public baths. I mean, I could go round and round this whole thing. There's a barracks there. It's really is fantastic work that the guy did. Brought all this about. The colonnades all round the central square. All the accommodation flats and stuff. There we go. What's that? Is that a market there? There's a store. Not actually telling us. There's a temple there. Market, yeah, this is all the market round here. It is terrific. Governor's Villa, I think that is. You tell us somewhere, shrine over there. That's a shrine, yeah. Just says building for that, but I thought that was... Maybe it's not. What's this down? There's a villa there. It's just an ordinary villa. Owned by some rich person. Pretty sure. What's that? The Lutheran. I'm sure that is... Well, could be wrong. I thought that was a governor's villa, but maybe not. Temple. Alright, and that'll do. I can get carried away here, sorry about that. I just thought I'd give you a little tour around, let you see the fantastic work that this guy has done. His name's Jarlax, but he's not been around for quite a long time, I believe. But it was him that changed gave all new buildings to Roma Surrectum 3. It's absolutely fantastic work. Great stuff. Alright, let's go and get the battle done. Instead of running about here admiring everything. Okay, I think we'll go in by two entrances. I'll go in by this gate here and over by the gate next to the library. So if we just, let me see. Don't know what we're going to have up in the walls. We'll put these two units there. And definitely a unit of them. Epileptoids. The archers. I might have a use for them, but we'll wait and see. But what I'll do is I'll send some units around the other end. Send that unit up, etc. Along with these Hypers Pistae, the Celtic Heavy Spearmen. This unit of Takarabara. Right, we'll send them round to the other gate just to attract a unit or two away from the central square. Now they have got some good units in here, so I'm not going to take nothing for granted. I only added the extra units in to try and make sure that we can take this settlement. Okay. Maybe spears. Hypers Pistae. Yeah, that should be enough, I think, there. Maybe send these Nubians as well. There we go. Oh, they can give shield ball. Funny, I never noticed that, you know. Bloody shield ball. Yeah, can make a shield ball. Oh, that's quite it. They're slightly better than what I thought they were. I just put them down as cannon fodder. They still are, basically, but... Okay. Right, let's get round the other side and we'll make our attack from them. We'll leave their units where they are. He's up here as well. Right then. Okay. And they're up here as well for a morale boost. Right, let's see. They're bound to have somebody in the entrance into the gates, wouldn't they? Oh. That's going to be a bugger, so I think we'll go in through the other gate first. Let's see what they got up here. Oh, they didn't really get anybody up. Oh, what's that up in the walls? Oh, you're kidding me. That looks like Clericoi, Catechoi, whatever they are. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Right then, let's see if we can get those, what's up in these walls here? Levy pikes up there and Thurophoroi there. So what they got in the central square then? Where is it? There it is. Nubian spears, jeez oh. Where's their general? There. Okay, it is what it is. I'll need to try and see if we can get these to shift. Fire arrows. Let's bring your guys up here. So why can't we... Oh, wait a minute, they're getting shot by the towers. Get back, get back. Why can't we fire in at them? Oh, I lost a few there. Get out, keep going, Christ's sake. Well, this is going to be a lot tougher. Alright, change your plan. Right, down there. What have they got on this gate? Looks like 30 offer, right? We can't just attack them through that gate. We'll get shot to shit with this. I mean, all these guys up here are going to have to come round here. What have we got there? And them down as well. That's a bit of a bummer. It's going to take a while to do this, but I have to go this way because trying to get through that gate will be next to impossible. I need to try and get in through this gate here. Maybe casualties, but send them back, just leave them. I just realised I got a unit of them epileptoids here. Oh well, shit happens sometimes, unfortunately. Let's hope that these archers can shoot these guys. Make them move. That's what I'm banking on here. It's either that, or we just send in the epileptoi. We'll take bad casualties there. There they are. Can we reach them? I was hoping they would move. Alright, we need to send these guys in then. Archers are not doing anything. I'll just send them straight in without firing anything. Right. Get these guys in as well. I don't really like fighting my battles this way in triple speed, but this is taking quite a long time. It's going to take a lot longer as well. still well, the Greek heavy pelters. Oh, are they? Right, could they put on a good fight? I thought they were Thureopharos. Now you see what I was talking about earlier. I told you they were pretty good. Throw a few spears in them, see if that does anything. So you can get through them and around them. There we go, that's them beat. Cool, that took a while, didn't it? They're exhausted as well. Very tired. You up here? Come on, let's get you up here.
Our soldiers have captured the walls. Now is the time to press on and capture this place.
Alright, now how to do it this way. That I mean about it, oh that's a little doorway there, right enough, but there wasn't any doorway on that, well I should call that a doorway I suppose. Right. Attack him. Reconquering. Let's have a look at them. I'll get them mixed up. See, there's not an awful lot of difference between them. I just seen the light colour and thought automatically they were Thureopharos. Okay, who's next? Morning guys. Let's get our archers up here. Has that me got everybody? And then we need to fight our way around the walls this way, this is the only way we can do it. Take a bit of time, so if you're still watching, you just need to be patient. It's the only way I can win. I can't come in that front gate, that'll take even longer. Actually. Oh, here's more coming. Damn, I was going to bring him up. Bugger. Get up there again, and then what are they? Levy pikes, jeez, oh. Can we get up there? Right, it's the only way we can do it. Why siege battles are so difficult on stone walls, and they do take a hell of a long time. And I've got this on triple speed, as you can see. You can imagine this is on normal speed. I want to come in and attack these, but I can't because these towers will shoot the hell out of us. Why do they do it this way? We got them. We're beating them. Losing a lot of men here. They're getting torn apart. Jesus. Keep going. If we didn't have these epileptoi, I think I'd have lost this battle, you know. Getting there, but this unit here's... we're sacrificing this unit to do it. Can't make it go any quicker here. I want to save the archers to shoot at these. Well, we're doing that. I could have sent the other archers down, couldn't I? They'll be knackered. Oh, they're only winded. And I've got here. See if this can make any difference. Get more falling off the wall. Shoot. Shooting them. That's it, they're going. Right. Still firing. Let's get you up here. These guys can rest now. Many of them we've lost. Okay. See if we can disturb them. Job done. Now, send him down there so we capture the gate. And then the gate should start shooting in the way, shouldn't it? Then we get these guys in. round here. Now then, let's see if this unit's still here at this gate. Well, yeah, they're coming out now. They'll go back to the central square now, I would think. So, one of these Nubian units, I have to sacrifice a few days, I don't mind. Save my Takabara because I like them. And they should head back to the central square, but I need to send the Nubians up here to capture the gateway. Oh, and bugger off back to the... That's it. Run in these Nubians to take the gateway. Take a few casualties, but they're expendable. Sit. Bring them in there. Them as well. What else have we got? Hyperspistite. More Nubians. And Takabara. That's them there. Right. Back over to the other side now, see it. Oh, look at this guy here. Okay, bring you guys round here. General in. We command that tower, don't we? Yeah, of course we do. Bring these guys here. Here's the Nubians. Bring you there. The other Nubians down here. Right, need you guys in. And what other guys do we need? And of course our general. Right, and how are we doing? Who's the attack of ours?
The
Oh, we
enemy
killed
general
your
is slain,
general.
and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
Okay, into them there. And we've got this now, thank goodness. Bring him out. Bring them out, get the fresh guys in. Oh, we have to kill them now, don't we?
The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits.
Wow. I thought that was never going to end. Nearly 500 casualties. Jeez, oh, how come there's 32 left? We killed them all. Okay, but we've taken Alexandria. Thank God for that. That's how long the battles can take. Okay, a large population of 48, nearly 50,000. Now we're going to have loads of squalor. If I occupy this settlement, I would think afterwards. I mean, I remember when I put my spy in, I noticed that the population growth was, I think it was it either +1 or -1. Can't bloody remember now. I think it was +1. Now, if I depopulate it, it's going to leave it, what's that? Depopulate, it's just 36,000. So that leaves around about 12,000, but the population growth is going to be high, about 8.5–9% I would think. If I enslave the populace, we still get nearly 5,000, and we disperse half the population amongst other settlements. Now that could be good for them, because it might give enough population in one or two of them to upgrade our governor's building. So I think I'll go with that. I think that's the obvious choice. We still have a high population growth though. It would still be, I don't know, around about 4.5, 5.5 I would think. But this is a well advanced settlement, so I think I can handle it. Let's go for that. Oh, a nice shiny green face. Losing money at all, 3,700. Town grows, there we go, Persepolis. So we benefit there, we can build, well we're building there already, but let's use the money we've got and get it in place ready. Alsos, very good. So I'll put it in the queue. And Dura Europus, have we got enough money to build that? There we go. Got roads coming here 2 tons, but Satrap Palace here, yeah, definitely. In it goes. Alright, let's see what else. Get back up to Alexandria. That's us got their treasury. As you can see, Egyptian treasury, magic. What else don't I need here? Don't need their army base, it's no use to us, we can't use it. 4,000 for that. Population growth is at 6.5. We can whack up the taxes to very high, takes it to 5.5. So let's get the community control in, that's the first thing. And then after that we can build we can construct a building that will decrease the population growth by 0.5 or 1.5 or something like that. We really do want to put a successor colony in, of course, but every little bit at a time, there's not a lot we can do. More troops, well, I'll need to send for them and bring them down. Retrain. Oh, we can build a ship or two as well, that'd be handy. Alright, now let's see what we can do here. What's the retraining going to be? Small foundry, bronze upgrades. It's hardly worth it really. A couple of units, we won't bother about them, they'll be garrison all of these. Right, we'll join them together. Lost a unit of our Petsetaroi. Did I bring 2 over? I did bring 2 over, didn't I? 61. Well, we'll leave them as they are. A long time before we can retrain them. There isn't really an awful lot I can do, to be honest. Might as well just leave them as they are. Retrain. We'll give them the... Wait a minute, let's build a ship. Let's get one of these Deseres. They're excellent. We'll have one of them. And then we'll see what else we can retrain. A spearman. Rakatai. And to worry about the rest. Aryan spears, they're pretty useful. And the rest of them don't really matter, I suppose. Doriferois. Might as well, but they're probably left there as our garrison. Okay, well, I said I would make this episode a little bit longer, because the previous one was a little bit shorter because I knew how long the battles would take. But I hope you were entertained. I'm sorry I had to speed them up to the triple speed. I had to do that, otherwise we'd never got through. But still at it, probably 2 hours to get through this episode. But we won the major battle outside here with Antiochus, and we've taken Alexandria. Okay, so I'll thank you for watching and see you next time. Cheers.